Series 2 of It's All Black and White is here. 1,500 days since we were last in the Football League that day against Swindon. I'm sure everyone remembers it very, very well. But 4 years, in my opinion, 4 very interesting years for right and wrong reasons. You know, the best possible way to get out of the National League, and it's happened. And to be back in the Football League, I couldn't care really who it's against. It's Sutton. I didn't get to go to Sutton. It was that COVID season, so it's a new ground for me. Unfortunately, George is working today. He's had to be called into work, so he can't make the game, which is a bit gutting. But I'll be heading down with a couple of people, and yeah, hopefully, despite the result, I just want to have a fantastic day. I have predicted us to win the game. I think we're very strong. I think we've looked good in pre-season, especially in that final game against Shrewsbury. So it will be an interesting one to see how we do, and I'll check back in throughout the day, and let's just enjoy being back in the Football League. Off to pick up Jordan then, first port of call. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but it's 12 degrees on the opening day of the season. Currently 12 degrees in my car on the 5th of August. I was thinking shorts and t-shirt weather when I booked the tickets. Not ideal. The weather's supposed to be really bad down in Sutton, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether the weather will help us or not. You know, we like to play slick passing, or will the weather just be that bad? It'll be a poor one for both teams. We'll have to see, but hopefully it clears up a little bit, because a good proportion of our fans are in a stand with no roof, so it'll be interesting. Here he is. Which non-league one are you heading to today?
None of them!
Back in the Football League.
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah, rain's a bit of a dampener, innit? But
It is.
football is back. Excited.
George, you know, if people are new to the channel,
Yeah.
what should they do? First time seeing it in the Football League, what should they do?
Be happy that I'm not late to an away day.
Maybe subscribe?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not, yeah.
At the services then, spotted plenty of Notts fans around. I think we're at Toddington services, so still a bit of a way to go, but there's loads of fans around. Good to see football fans back. I've seen Bradford fans and everything like that, so it's really interesting to see. We've been having a debate on the way down, who starts in that starting lineup. Tricky one, I'm not sure. I've been speaking with Jordan. He said he thinks Joe Jones has to be in there. I've said that obviously with Gordon Eastman there, is Crowley going to get in that spot? It is very, very difficult, and a headache for Luke Williams, but a good headache to have. So the rain subsided a bit. It's been pretty bad driving down, but we'll see how it goes. I've arrived. It's literally been 5 hours driving with a little stop. Really, really frustrating on the M25. Any of the Notts fans, and the plenty I did see, the services are going to be exhausted with that drive. Really, really frustrating stop start. I've just seen the lineup as I pulled up. O'Brien in there surprises me. We've got Brindley playing. Good to see Macca back in there with McGoldrick, but Chickson's on the bench. And Jones looks like he's starting in that left wing back position. So we've gone very attacking, but also we've got some quality in that midfield as well, and Jim O'Brien that can make the runs. So it'll be interesting to see. Strongest bench I've seen in years from Notts, years and years and years. You've got the likes of Crowley on there, Adebayo, Rowland, Chicks and Scott. It's going to be a really interesting one. We'll get the thoughts of Jordan in a sec. I'm going to go and try and find somewhere to get a drink and maybe something to eat, but we've currently got, let's have a look, 55 minutes until kickoff. The rain started again. Jordan's found us that parking space. I've just briefly, Jordan, gone through the lineup. What do you think?
You know my opinion. I thought we should have gone 4 at the back with not keen on 3 centre-backs fully fit today, or that I'd pick first choice. But we go with it. But yeah, I would have liked to see how we set up against Forest, really.
Yeah, I agree. I'm most surprised, I said, by Chickson being out for Jody Jones, but you like that call?
Yeah, I think if we're playing 5 at the back, then yeah, I think I would have gone with that. But if it was 4, I would have liked Chickson and then Jones ahead of him.
Yeah.
But with it, the formation and the team selection, I think Jones in there adds that bit of extra attacking threat.
I'm sticking with my 2-1. What are you going for?
Originally, I was going 4-2, but I don't know now. Now we're playing 5 at the back. 3-1 Notts.
3-1.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like that.
Thank you.
The weather has taken a turn since the last time I filmed. Now with Tom Williams, obviously people know Tom, does some great stuff online. The weather's bad, Tom, but the atmosphere, we're just buzzing to be back, aren't we?
Yeah, mate, it's wicked, to be fair. It's quality. It's only just started raining last 10-20 minutes, but in there, it make a lot of noise with that covered stand, which is pretty wicked. So, yeah, and to be fair, because of the team, I'm like, it's not that different to the last year. Obviously, only really McGoldrick and Stone. So it feels like business as usual because of the type of the ground as well.
Yeah.
It feels like a National League game again, so yeah, it's weird.
Confident for the season? I haven't really spoken to you since Wembley time.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I'm confident. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good about today. I think the pitch looks good. It looks good in there, the pitch, for us, our play. Worried about how big they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, confident about the season, definitely.
Score prediction?
2-0 to us. 2-0 not.
I'll go 2-0.
Still 2-1.
I'll let you go and get under some cover.
Yeah, mate, yeah, nice one.
I've got to give a big shout out over there to those fans that are uncovered, still supporting, pouring rain. Big commitment there. The weather is poor. We've got thunder and lightning, but you can hear the voice. Notts fans are in. Everyone's calling for it, Notts players calling for it, ref play on, and they're giants. Kyle Cameron's demonstrating with the ref, but we're down 1-0, and we've got to take it as it is. You can see why O'Brien's playing. He's a very, very physical. Lots of big challenges coming in, and a lot of them are on O'Brien. Oh my God. Stone's ball down. This could be a red. It's a red. It's a red for Stone. It's not a red. There's cover. Notts are down to 10. That's a shocking decision. Absolutely shocking. There's no way that's a red card. There's cover for the. He's not going to get the shot away. And this has got nightmare start in the EFL. Free kick comes to nothing, but it's just not. It's not a red. We've got 10 men. Very difficult from here on in. They'll know how to play the game. 1-0 Sutton and a long way to go. Amori Patrick scored. This is going to be a long game. That was a very good goal, to be fair to him. But we're down to 10 men. There's always going to be a spare man. Decent effort from McGoldrick, about 20-25 yards out, hits it, it's gone wide. We've settled the game down a little bit. They still don't want the ball even though they've got the extra man. So it's interesting that is definitely their game plan. And they look dangerous on the counter-attack. So yeah, there's 100% more goals in this game. Man's been pushed by one of their players straight into the advertising audience, literally clattered into him. Bostock and Slocum trying to say, where's the booking? And there's no booking given. Honestly, Aaron the Man's been absolutely flattened, and the ref said there's nothing doing, and now he's having to work with Aaron the Man. Telling him to get off the pitch. Oh, honestly, I don't know what's going on. There's no treatment, so why is he off the pitch? Time George, not the return to the EFL we wanted. They scored from a corner, perfectly good goal.
Yeah.
We're down to 10 men. I think the ref got the decision wrong. I'm not going to moan that we're losing because of the ref, because we're not, because we're already behind. We've seen it once from one angle, and I think there were men covering, so I would say not a red.
Yeah, I would say not a red. Cameron's been a bit off it today, to be fair. He plays a short pass, and yeah, I don't think Stone can't really do much else, but yeah, I don't think it was a red. I think there was plenty of people covering, plenty of bodies around it, so a bit harsh.
Not great. It's a massive uphill task. It looks like from this point, I mean, I'm optimistic, but it looks like we're going to lose the opening game of the season, or
It's just a bit of a mess, isn't it?
It is a mess.
With the refs making it even more of a mess.
Yeah, we've not really been on it. I don't know what would have happened if it had been 1-0 still and they hadn't have got the red card because they missed a resulting free kick from Stones Rare. But will we grow into it? I think we've kept the ball well. They don't want the ball really. They're happy to counter attack and their game plan works. They
don't look great on the ball.
Massive side, physical side.
It's just their set pieces and their counter attacks. That's what they play off, and their physicality on the ball. They're not great, but that's how they win games, and that's why they've been doing so well in League Two so far.
Properly done a job on us. Properly.
So far, yeah.
And they still referred over the off-field. It's the second for Mary Pat.
3-0, not much more I can say about it. We're against better players this season. The crosses come in, back post, and Patrick again nods it in. 3-0. Game done for me. Good boys. 3 down still. Patrick's just put 6 negative puck. Making a few changes, brought on, Baldwin on, and Chickson's coming on as well. Maybe we could go. But at this point, it's let's not lose by any more. They've just hit the post as well. It's 4-0. What do you reckon? Come back, Tom. It's going to win 5. Tom. And that's 5. And if I'm being honest right now, I could see it going to 6. The game is just, nothing's really happened for the last 10 minutes. I'm hoping they don't do this new thing where they add on like 15 minutes at a time, because what's the point? Just end it now before we concede again. Abandon the game in my opinion. The rain's dangerous. Some of these players pretty hard. But no. 10 minutes added. What's the point? Use some common sense in this point. And that is that. Posted loads of these videos last season and they were 95% positive. You've got to post the bad ones as well, because that's the reality of football. We've come back to the Football League, we've had a bit of a reality check, well, a massive reality check. Someone said to me a hard time, do you ever think we're going to really struggle in this league? And I've said it's a reality check. At the same time, we had 10 men after 20 minutes, and if you were 1-0 down at that point, and if you look at the added time that happens in these games, we've had 10 men for nearly 90 minutes of a game. McGoldrick looked tired at the end. I mean, these players have had to run for, like I've just said, 90 minutes. We went for it after half time, we got exposed, and then, look, we didn't play very well, let's be honest. I'm not going to say it's all down to that. It wasn't a very good performance. I'd love to know what would have happened if Stone had received the yellow, because they missed the resulting free kick and it would have stayed 1-0. And part of me thinks Sutton would still have gone and won. They were very organised, very good side, very physical. They had their game plan. Let me tell you now, it will happen a couple of times this season, but not many teams will go there and dominate Sutton. A few of their players, defenders especially, I'll take. I think what it does highlight is, and I've said this on the podcast, to go into that season and think we just needed to sign one under 21 or 21-year-old defender, it wasn't the case. It wasn't the case at all. We've been absolutely exposed in some situations there, not good enough. Take a few examples where Kyle Cameron breezed past people last season. I'm not saying anything was Cameron's fault today, where he breezed past people. He didn't do that today. Where we had time on the ball, we didn't have that. When the goalkeeper needed time, we didn't have that. Things that the luxuries we had last year, gone. Because there were some very poor teams last year, very poor teams that barely got a touch of the ball for 90 minutes. So, gutting. 5-1. A lot of people travel down here, but that's football. You pay your money and you take the chance. We go again against Grimsby next week. I know there's Lincoln in between, but I think we'll see rotation there. I'd like to see Toby play against Lincoln. I'd like to see Crowley get more time. So 5-1, wake-up call. The two teams that were supposedly going to boss this league have conceded 5. So there we go. Football's back.